Hi, welcome back to My Plate, My Life. And today we're making banana bread, except we're not going to make it with these bananas. Welcome back. As I shared at the beginning, we're not going to make them with these bananas. We're going to make them with these bananas instead. And the reason for that is because these bananas are what I call eating bananas. They're nicely ripe, they're still firm when you bite into them, and they're a good banana. Not too bad. Now these bananas, most of us would sit there and toss out. Why? Because they're overripe. But you smell them and they smell like that artificial banana flavor that we get in our candy and our bubble gum and things like that. It smells really banana-like. And the reason why we want to bake with these is because bananas are very starchy fruit. And what happens is as the fruit continues to over-ripen, the starch starts to continue to ripen and break down and convert into sugar. When the starch in the banana converts to sugar, it brings out the banana flavor more. And what you smell is what you're going to taste in the finished product. Whether we do this in banana bread, we want to make banana pudding out of this, or anything we really want a strong banana flavor from, overripe bananas are the way to go. Now clearly, when we tear into this, we don't want the banana, like let me show you. Here, you can see this is mushy, but there's not brown spots. If there gets brown spots on it, then yeah, it's gone beyond the point of good choice or good use. So these are the bananas we're going to go ahead and use, and let's get started. First thing we want to do is get our bread pan prepared. Growing up back in the day, we would sit there and grease or butter the entire thing, possibly go ahead and coat it with a light coat of flour, all in hopes of keeping our product, be it cake or bread, from sticking. Well, recently I figured out there's a better way to do it. And what I'm going to do is we're going to line this with aluminum foil. The benefit to aluminum foil is that, well, oftentimes when you sit there and try to take your baked products out of the pans, sometimes they stick, which tears up your product. With the aluminum foil, you can go ahead and lift the entire thing out of the pan with the aluminum foil intact, and that makes things a lot easier. Because now we can go ahead and cool our baked bread or cakes or whatever without having to worry about them sticking and getting all tore up. Now, I will go ahead and spray the aluminum foil with a light coat of cooking spray just so that our bread does not stick to the aluminum foil as we peel the aluminum foil off of it. But for the most part, I personally have never had too much trouble with it. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and get that sprayed up. And again, the spray is just extra insurance. There you go. Nothing too crazy. And let's go ahead and start mixing. Start by adding our sugar. Get that in there. Get our eggs going. Our banana is broken in here. As you can see, nice and soft flesh, no brown spots, otherwise we don't want to use that. Now the recipe called 4 banana bread, but because of the size of these bananas, we're going to go ahead and use 5 of them. If they were the size of the ready to eat bananas, we'd only use 4, but these are definitely smaller. Perfect. All right, go ahead and get this poured in here. All right, now we have something like this, so we can go ahead and just kind of shake it out to help level it out so it bakes as flat as possible. Although by design, things always rise from the center because the center stays moist longer. All right, this looks good. Let's go ahead and put it in the oven. We have our oven set at 350. We'll go ahead and cook for about 50-55 minutes. And we will check it about every 15 minutes. Alright, as you can see, this has been in the oven now for 53 minutes. Nice and golden brown. It's got a nice top to it. And when we go ahead and put a knife through it, you can see it comes out pretty clean. So to me, this is done. Let's go ahead and pull it out and put it on our cooling rack. Alright, there you have it. Nice and golden brown, and I don't know if we can hear that. It's got crust to it, which is good because bread has crust to it, so that works out nice. And remember we talked about earlier about how I like to use aluminum foil because trying to remove breads and cakes from pans, even cupcakes, can sometimes be a challenge. As you can see, aluminum foil works out really, really nice. And even though this thing just came out of a 350-degree toaster oven, aluminum foil is cool to touch. And there you have it. So then we can go ahead and just pull this back. That smells really good. And we're all set. We'll go ahead and let this cool completely. Or if you want to serve it hot, you're more than welcome to. Put a little butter on it. Well, slice them off, put a little butter on it, and you'll be good to go. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to myplatemylife.com. Feel free to leave your comments below, and be certain to subscribe to this channel. Definitely, because next week is all about salads. Next week is going to be salad week. I'm going to show you how to make all kinds of yummy, delicious, well-balanced salads that are certain to fill you up while still meeting your vegetable requirements and things like that for the day. All right, so thanks again for joining us today on My Plate My Life for some banana bread, and I'll see you next time.